notes on some of the comments that were made, so I can sort of remember to address those. First of all, some of the candidates that are running. Oh, I'm Maggie Crotty. I'm a state senator in the 19th district, the same as my age. And they've got a record. And if they ran on that record, there's nobody in our districts that want what they stand for. And I know that sometimes it sounds like a threat. I'm just telling you the truth. And God forbid, if we don't get the votes out, we've got a long couple of years. And I'm not saying just statewide, but where I'm also saying on a federal level. Everything that we believe in, truly believe in, when you say, you know, toy comes out where you want to believe it, that's because the people that are here in the south suburbs, the people that represent you, all are the same. We all have the heart to do what's right for our region. We have two candidates, David Miller and Robin, that are running for a state office, and here we are in the south suburbs. What an opportunity for us. We also have Brendan. I have known Brendan and his family for years. His father was a legislator in the House. He was a World War II veteran. He lost his leg in the war, and he still campaigned for me when I first ran. And that's just a commitment to what we believe in, and it's working families, and it's economic development in our area. I can't address that more. Healthcare. Don't listen to everybody who's throwing innuendos out about the healthcare bill. If you haven't read it, or if you haven't called your congressman or congresswoman, we don't have that information. So some of the things that are out there are just, like Robin said, untrue. Untrue. Barack served with me in the Senate, and it doesn't surprise me when he has those areas in which he is committed on and he ran for, because if you ever sit in one of our constituent offices, you will hear people come in with horror stories about health care. And is the insurance industry powerful? Absolutely. Take a look at the profits that they made even during our recession on the backs of sick people. There are greedy people out there. The people that are running from the south suburbs and on our ticket are not greedy. Many of us have no aspirations other than to stay in our community and work. Others, we have asked them to move up and to go into a higher level. We need people from the top coming all the way down to the bottom. We need to get our message out, but we can't sit on our laurels and think that people are fed up and not coming out. If you think they're fed up now, if we don't get our persons in, I am not exaggerating. Remember these words. You will really be sorry. The commitments and the records that they have are just unbelievable. Sometimes some of us on the other side of the aisle just shake our heads. We can't believe it. And in the last few years, them knowing that we have one of our very own as the top leader in chief of the world, which they should have all rallied behind. And the things that we have gotten here in Illinois and other states in that stimulus package, ladies and gentlemen, if we didn't have that money, it would have been devastating. You would have seen a depression. Don't believe me? Just turn on the TV on Channel 5 and listen to all the economists every Sunday morning. they have stated that if we didn't have that stimulus money to stabilize where we were going, we would have been in a lot of trouble. It's not a politician, they are economists. Our endorsements. Oh my God. Some of our opponents didn't even fill out the survey. If I have never in my life been more disillusioned by what I thought the media was, it is this election. Sometimes came out and they could at least balance it. The Tribune, I don't know what they're thinking, and the audacity to make every single one of the opponents, whether they filled out a questionnaire, and you can go to the website. The opponent's questionnaire is, I don't know, I need more information. And on education, every child deserves a quality education. A kindergartner could have filled that out. For any of us that have sat down and really thought about the questions that are asked of us, we have to be concise. So you may be writing and then you think, oh, you got to shorten that. So much time is involved in a candidate to really get their message out. And they think that the press would do just that. Inform people. You might as well get the Inquirer. I have dropped my subscriptions, and I'm never going to subscribe again. One of the things when you mentioned about Debbie Halverson, I saw her before the endorsements, and I hugged her, and I said, great commercials, because you know what? She was hammering, those persons coming out were exactly the record that her opponent has stated that he would run on. Social Security, capping benefits. And when each one of those seniors came out, those of us that are seniors know exactly what they were saying. Why did she lose the endorsement? Because she had god-awful commercials. It was the truth. Her opponent will absolutely hurt the persons that we represent the most. We're not for big businesses, big tax breaks for the rich. We're just looking to make sure that we don't forget about the middle class person and the ones that are struggling to stay middle class. They say about the yard sales. I've seen them in my own part of my district. And it doesn't take, it is definitely Cohen has money to pay me. But we have feet and we can knock on doors. All of your relatives, all of your neighbors, just go down your block. Have a coffee. Invite a legislator in to have your legislator so they can come in and tell their message. It is so important. And I'm not going to say that enough. It is so important that we get the votes out. We can only do so much. We need you. I know we're here to also tell you we appreciate the work that you've done for all of us. And that's never taken for granted by any of the persons that I serve with here in the South Suburbs. Those that aren't here today, I thank you on their behalf. I thank the community organizers for taking this time to bring people together. But my door is always open. Make sure you call me, and I'll make sure that your legislator gets out to you if I'm not here. Thank you so much.